Oh.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
I checked on everything in the valley and got you the map to the grand staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
No going back. Whether you decide whether the Sorrows should fight or flee, your decision will set their destiny irrevocably in motion. Jesus. You will be able to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decision, so choose wisely. Yeah. I mean, like, this is good and all, but the Sorrows should learn how to fight. They're not always gonna meet nice people, you know?
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
And you have the right to pull them off their land?
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into Three Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs' leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination. God be with you.
Joshua Graham is giving you the Way of the Canaanite perk. While Joshua Graham is in your party, any .45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score critical hits.
The time for talk is past. The Lord's work must be done.
Well, damn. What?
Hey, are you? Awa.
Gotta heal, boys. Drink the water, it's free. Lost your gun, stupid. Thank you. Fish.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Got him? Thank you.
Finished.
There's something here. Around here. Joshua. Oh, yep. Just kind of teleporting. Damn. Ow. Oh my god. Poison bee? Piece of shit. Alright. I'll use this. Wait. I don't have any ammo? I've been picking up 12.7, haven't I?
Finished.
Plug. Oh. Wow, 3. There you are. Eesh. Good shit. 2 undiscovered points around here. Is it just in the valley?
Prepare to...
There we go. Sometimes you just gotta show them the light. Let me get a sausage. Definitely a spot that way somewhere that we haven't discovered. There, Mary's. Hello. 3 Marys. Ah, it was 3.
Bueno por
Wafortuba me no matana Akatu.
Excuse me, just picking this lock real quick. Could have taken the Rad-X there. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, god damn it. Come on. Hey, you piece of shit. I'm looting.
Mano bueno por Catus.
.45 auto submachine gun. Yeah. It's a Tommy gun. If I remember correctly, pretty bad. I'll go this way.
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
Okay. Free Mary's Cavern. Sheesh. You like 2 of them. Let's get the healing going. Cup. Just one. Fantastic. Don't need that food. Booby trapped. No? Yeah. It's a bunch of old machines lying around everywhere. Oh. Oh. Got him. Shit.
Good.
Ew. Oh. Go right through it.
There you!
We get an action shot of me. Cool. Glad I checked. But you're friendly? Sheesh. Is self-immolation? Oh no, you did it. Crazy. We can see them executing their hostages. Did we choose right? Oh.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out, and like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
You're right. We're gonna kill you, but not like this. Defend yourself. I'll talk to him.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Joshua, you already won. Look around you. There's no need to kill him.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
If what you believe is true, he'll pay for it later. The Sorrows don't need to see you do this.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life, I want them to suffer. I want all of them to die in fear and pain. I want to have my revenge against him, against Caesar. I want to call it my own, to make my anger God's anger, to justify the things I've done. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning, but I'm the one who starts them. Not God, not them. I can always see it in my mind, the warmth and the heat. It will always be a part of me. But not today. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake. That's it. It's finished. Thank you for staying with me. I couldn't have done this on my own. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon. And there is much to do.
All the way up to 70? Sheesh.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Demoralized by the Dead Horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake. Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whitelegs' spirit was broken, their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs' camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the Dead Horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare Salt Upon Wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson, and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing Salt Upon Wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands, a small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Well, we could. Also, look, all the stuff. Salt Upon Wounds Power Fist, his helmet, Joshua Graham's armor, Daniel's outfit and hat, Falls Chalk's headdress, and Light Shining in Darkness. This is Joshua Graham's unique 45 auto pistol. Scripture. The Southern Passage. It's better than this. Wow. 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 +5 to melee weapons with Falls Chalk's hat. +5 to speech and 1 perception with Daniel's hat. +3 to crit chance with Joshua's armor, and +5 to both med and barter with Daniel's outfit. Fall upon wounds helmet is +2 to crit and +5 to sneak. Wow. Back where we started. It's the way out. We gotta find the last of the survival list. 2 spots here we haven't discovered. I don't think we're missing that much. We're missing like where he died. And probably like 1 more cave, because we have most of the story. We just don't have like... Oh. Actually, maybe 2 more caves. Like 1 would probably have where he first meets, where the Mexicans first arrive here. Do we have... We have the women being captured. We have the logs of them already being captured, and then he tries to save them like the next night. And they ate them. Revolt 22 bastards. We have the start of the kids. I think there's like 1 more. Yo, what's up? Sneaking? Oh. Let me get Light Shining in Darkness out. Also look at Assault Upon Wounds, Power Fist. 56 DPS, 65 damage. Also has a poison effect. That's the salt that you're applying upon their wounds. -3 HP for 10 seconds. Light Shining in Darkness. 35 damage. 218 DPS compared to this is 31 damage, 103 DPS. And this has better criticals, so less, no, more damage, yeah. But just better. Fantastic. Like a snake scaled grip there. Shorter barrel? Oh, this is the one that I couldn't fucking... I was like, what? Huh? I don't get this one. It's like right here. I assume up. But I don't see a way up. Oh, wait. Climb that. A bloatfly. Bark scorpion just stuck. Spitting at me? They do spit. Gross. Another lookout. Ranger station. I'll take that. Sure. Okay, is it the bridge? No. Something over there. We haven't discovered. Oh, it filled in. Unless it's hiding behind the filled in one? Oh. No, here. Two Skies Cave. Better be two of these skies. Or I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh, I was trying to turn on the light. Oh. Our man's definitely been in here. Through the water, sure. That's why. Average terminal. Announces. The E. That's about it, huh? Finalizes the E again and the S, so that's does also share an N, so scrubbers, the S, and that's it. Oh. The E and the S. Yep. Okay. Bottle of cash, and that was the last one apparently. Yep, 6 of 6. Doesn't have one on him. When we find his body. Year 2083. May 5th. The comeback goes on. Add prickly pear to the list of survivors with honey mesquite and banana yucca. I'd say yucca. Add nodules / mutations, but safe to eat. Harvesting oh so carefully. Never take more than a fifth. Mouth waters every time I'm about to eat something that isn't from a can. May 7th, cloud of those stinging flies near fallen tree. I call the napper. Little flashes in the cloud. Something dragonfly size that zaps them mid-air, then scoops them up. Something new. May 19th, bighorn sheep. A family ram, ewe, and little one. Fucking goddamn it. May 20th, the sheep were different, brawny. You had curved horns, just like the ram. Seen some tiny lizards, but this is first time seen animals that big. Fingers crossed. 5-10 years breeding. Fresh meat, hides, horns. I know it's time to get back. Time to go back, Char, when winter is past. June 14th. Just got back. Tired. Good scrounging along the way. Ended up dragging back a cart of stuff. Right tomorrow. Sleep. June 15th. Departed April 10th. Walked to SLC. Took 15 days. Would have been 7 to 9 back in the old days, but had to circle pockets of radiation and foraged along the way. Don't know what I was thinking. I'd imagine I'd find my house, dig through the rubble, and find something. Your bones, I hoped, and little nuts would have buried them here in Zion, maybe. SLC is mostly crater. Salt Lake City. I finally put together where you went. Warp steel girders were high rises sat. Mounds of bricks. Never found our house. Didn't even find street. What wasn't crater was scorched clean. Want to believe it was fast, a flash. Both of you vaporized. Lies to make me feel better. I'll never know which part of the city got hit. First, northeast, and you both died in a blink. Farther away, and you were burned alive, screaming, or the blast, broken glass, and bits of bricks and wood. Splinters shredding you like hamburger. Look at it, coward, and listen. Don't turn away. Don't turn away. Face it. If you'd been brave, lucky man, you would have found a spot to blow your brains out. But not you. You took your time walking back, made a shopping trip of it, scrounger. The truck was still there, on the 77 north of the Spanish Fork. The Chrysler too. But no sign of the old couple's bones. Outside Nemphy, I caught a trail. 3 men tracking tracks. Jesus, heads towards Forgotten Green. Thought about following, but didn't. Stupid. Fantasy of friends. More likely cannibals. June 20th. Took 2 days to build door and electrify it. No soliciting, assholes. Home sweet fucking home. September 20th. I count 28 of them. 11 adult males, 8 females, 9 children aged 2 to 10, some rifles and pistols in bad repair, old world clothing, ratty. September 22nd, got close enough last night to hear them talk Spanish, I think, from Mexico? I heard them say paradiso a bunch. I think that means paradise. Here to stay, then. Seem harmless. Seem. October 5th. The one I call Maria is pregnant. I think the father is Jose, but she spends a lot of time with Pablo, too. Pedro ran out to pee in the stream and would have seen me if he looked to his left. Too close. Need to give them space. November 10th. Jose broke his leg chasing a bighorn. Too far from camp for them to hear. Told myself to leave it be, but couldn't. 300 yards from their camp. Did my best Jose scream imitation until a bunch of them came. Came looking. Then strung them along the crest where they could hear the real Jose. Probably useless. Compound fracture. Broke the skin. November 11th. Infection. So many goddamn words, nearly the same. Think I'd be fluent, but anyway, Jose's leg has got it, so he's going to die. Nature for you. Of course, they're giving prayer a try. November 12th. Left a bottle of antibiotics on the rock outside of their camp last night. They thanked God. Dios. Of course. As though that asshole saw fit to burn the world, but still cared enough to leave them some medicine on a rock. November 15th. Jose will always limp, but otherwise he'll be okay. Good deed for the month. Will they make it through the winter? Yeah, I think there is one more. Because we don't know. We don't have the in-between of the ladies being in the cage. Ooh. Please come up from somewhere around here. Sure. Anywhere else? Give me a list on... Whoa. Just up from the water there. Just gonna get a list. Off the wiki. All the places. Randall Clark. The survivalist. Who's over there? Huh? Lizards. Geckos. Jesus, dude. Kind of looking... the plane again. I don't think you get up there. I don't think. Is this a dead end just to get that? Oh, gecko bastard. Can't leave well enough alone, gecko, huh? Can you deal with the gecko if it comes by? Oh. Get him! Get him! And you're not gonna fucking help? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. He waddles really fast. Gonna notice me. Don't do it. I don't want to shoot you. A bear. Really, bear? Just a cub. The wheel with the landing gear. Oh. Presumably survivors of the crash. Crash landing. Didn't get very far. I've been in morning glory. Shut up. Leave me alone. Yeah, okay. Hoping to see anything. Let me actually fucking look here. Okay, yeah, the next one should be Stone Bones Cave, but I've been in there, right? Haven't I? Isn't that like in the Sorrows camp? Yeah. Definitely read this. I guess, yeah, I guess it just abruptly, like, oh, they killed all the men. And they put the women and the children in the pen. They were for Vault 22. Did some recon. On the stream open. Their coffin, you know. He's gonna save him the next night, but then he goes and they ate him. Yeah. He just starts killing. Okay. Alright, so we have it all then. Fairly certain, unless there's one more kid one, but I think it's on his body. The school, yeah. Somebody called the principal. Yeah, the next one, he's dying. We go find his body. Where's the location? Red gate. Like around here? Seems like it. Right, I'm in a goddamn cave. Oh my god. Whoa. Up here? Oh. Around here. Somewhere. No, it's up on the rocks. Stay over there, bear. Weird is that I'm looking at a picture and it has like a icon, but I don't see any unmarked location triangles. Unless I'm looking at like a mod or something. That could be possible. Plane. The red gate, okay. It's a place. Survivalist duffel bag. There he is. 12.7 rounds, some bottle caps, impact. The survivalist rifle. Year 2124. Rest in peace, Mr. Clark. Did he not have armor? Doesn't he have NCR? Well, a version of the NCR armor. Oh. 2124. January 2nd. I've been leaving notes for them and gifts. They like books. Started with stories, but moved on to weapon manuals, medicinal books, practical stuff, medical books. Jesus. In the notes, well, it's embarrassing. Almost like those cards people used to give each other. Everything sweet and loving. I tell them to read and to learn and to make the most of their new home. I tell them that that I'm giving them Zion as a gift to make up for all the sorrows of their lives so far, and all of all the sorrows of their lives so far, and all the sorrows man has visited on man. I tell them to be kind to each other and modest, and tell them never to hurt each other, but that if someone else comes along and tries to hurt them, to strike back with righteous anger. See, he wanted this. Stuff like that. I sign every note, the father, because, well, just because. January 8th. Have I mentioned that I'm dying? Mine's still sharp. Lungs are the problem. Might be cancer. Cough's been getting worse for months. Finally, there's blood in it. Getting harder to visit my little friends. Breath so short. I've given away most of what I own. They'll find the rest in the caves when they get a little older. They never do that. I don't want them to find me. I don't want them to find me, though. The father is a broken down old man. Disappointment. It's time. I don't want another birthday. January 23rd. It's cold enough that I won't last long on the high mound up next to Redgate. I think I've got enough breath left to make it. I'll just slide down and stare at the sky. Feels right. I hope they'll do well. I hope no harm comes to them, from within or without. Did my best to prepare them with the last few notes. Said something kind about each one of them. What makes each one special. Told them the father was pleased by their kind natures, and that it would be up to them to handle things on their own from now on. That I'd be silent, but still watching and still caring. Lying, then. Oh yes. I lied to you, Shar, and Alex, and Sylvie. Told you I'd be with you forever, but I wouldn't go back and unsay it once if I could. What was the point of it all? So many failures. But I never forgot your face, or little nuts, or, sorry, Sylvie's. They used to say that happened after a while, but it never did for me. Maybe the only point of all this living was to keep those pictures in my head going. For long enough, for as long as I could. It was the only life I could give you. Not a day went by without. It wasn't choice. I chose to die again and again. Just never did. Body had its own drive. Well, the little ones will need it. Species will need it if it's to continue. That blind drive onward. I wish them well. It's been a gift to me, and a gift to me at the end of it all, to behold innocence. Goodbye, Zion. Randall Dean Clark, February 5th, 2053 to January 21st, 24. January 21, 24. Jesus. It'd be the 23rd, right? 23rd. And we get a special fuck, what's the normal one called again? I forget. A unique. Damn, why can't I remember? No. God damn it. Service rifle. I was looking at it. I was looking at the wiki to look. Unique service rifle. 242 DPS. Oh, 51 damage. Sick. It shoots 12.7 instead of 5.56. Looks a little different. And also, the sights are off. And despite the sights being off, you could just use the middle prong as like you line the prong up to whatever you're shooting at instead of in between the two. But still very usable. And I was that a mod that he had my fucking armor? Or I'm not gonna shoot you, Big Horner. Maybe I'll shoot this. It's a bear. Hey. Two. It's just a cub. A two. Pretty strong. I'm also looking to see if the armor's real. Armor? Desert Ranger combat armor. Is that what? Background. I don't want the background. I want to know where it is. Then honest hearts, you know. Location, motherfucker? God damn. Useless wiki. It's inside Stonebone? What the fuck? God damn it. Where? I figured once it was on his body that it might be in one of the caves. And it makes sense that it's this one. This is... Oh, no, this is the second Mexican one, no, so it doesn't exactly make sense. I would have figured it would have been the latest cave, but... Is it like... near the bed? Oh my god, it's right fucking here. Desert Ranger combat helmet and armor. $22 DT. Medium armor. $5 DT. Light armor. Let's get out of the cave and look at it. For better lighting. Wow. Now we kind of look like the box art. And... what the fuck does it say on the helmet? It's raining and it's dark. Forgive me, mama? Yeah. Forgive me, mama. And on the butt of the rifle... Arret? Arret? I forget what that is. A-R-R-E-T. They're like a... It looks like there's an accent over the E. What does the word mean, motherfucker? There's another. Meaning? A French term primarily meaning stop, halt. Okay. I guess he might have been a border guard or something. For all the French Canadians. Stopping them. Well, now it's time to leave. Remove that, please. Bye-bye, Zion. Departing Paradise. Quest completed. Now you can pick up all your stuff if you left it there.